Welcome back, everyone. He's a chart-topping teen heartthrob from Down Under, but there's more to Cody Simpson. John and I had the pleasure of chatting with him about his new project.
Cody's new book, Welcome to Paradise, is filled with never-seen-before pictures and stories about Cody's childhood. So, Cody Simpson,
how are you, mate?
I'm so nervous. It's such a treat to see you again.
I know, it's good to be back here.
Why write the book?
Mate, well, you know, a lot of people ask me, I'm 16, like, why write about, your life and your journey and everything that's happened. But when I was, approached with the opportunity to release it, I just thought, hey, this is just an opportunity to help my fans get to know me, open up about everything, and because I'm usually kind of reserved. I don't really talk about a lot of things, and I like to be able to write it all down and give it to the fans as just to say thank you for being there on that journey from 3 years back to now. So
you do have a pretty good amount of editorial control. You said this was about a year-long process.
Yeah, it was a year-long process basically of proofreading and picking photos and everything, all the stories that I wanted to sort of incorporate in the book and really make sure that it was kind of the way that I had envisioned it to be, and it really turned out well. So I'm really kind of it means a lot to me personally, and I think it's going to mean a lot to my fans too. So yeah, I
like the story about what grade you got in music. What grade did you get in music?
I think I was in like 7th grade and maybe 8th grade, like the year before I moved to the US, and my teacher gave me a C. I think primarily just for effort. Because I don't know, I got kicked out of choir too in school.
How could Cody Simpson get kicked out of choir?
No, I just I guess, I had a, good relationship with the music teacher and everything. It was just I just was never, interested in music class, and I was always, in the back, doing my own thing, not really paying attention and kind of messing around by myself and never really focusing on what he was trying to teach. So, yeah.
He showed you.
You really. Well, another thing you fans will learn about you is that, well before you were so passionate about the music, or it became public, you were very passionate about swimming.
Tell
us about your swimming days.
Well, I was actually Australian champion for my age for about 3 years, for every stroke there before I moved to the States, and my coach was a little bit disappointed, I think, when I decided to take a whole, it was such a tough decision, and that's one of the primary focuses in the book is the decision to leave something that I had so much potential in, to take this risk and try the music thing out.
I like what you say about television. You don't really like doing television interviews. You say you.
I love doing television interviews. I don't like. I get really nervous performing on TV.
Is your world now a reality to you? I mean, have you been able to consume what you mean to so many people?
Yeah, it's hard to grasp that. At first, I really, had to pinch myself a lot. Now it's kind of becoming my life, where I'm just I've really just started this to make music, and the fact that everything else comes along is just a really great kind of byproduct of it all,
Well, I do like page 154 because you talk about your responsibility. You take it very seriously to be a good role model.
For sure.
What do you make of other pop stars that haven't been that great a role model lately?
I mean, I don't know. I personally try to stay out of drama, and for me it's just the music, and then all the great things that come along, and not trying to step on any toes.
It's growing and getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and so are you. You were featured on the soundtrack for Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2. What's it like hearing your music in a movie theater now?
It was sweet. It was really sweet. I went to the premiere of that a couple months, probably about a month ago now. But this song La Da Dee, which is the new single off of my album, and it was the theme song for the film, and it was really cool. On the red carpet, everyone, they kept playing it over and over, and it gets stuck in everyone's heads. And I heard it in the movie, and it was just a really cool experience.
What about someone that you would like to perform with?
Timberlake would be really cool. But I love my favorite artist that, you know, I like have all his albums and stuff, Jack Johnson. He's from Hawaii, and I love that cruisy style, and that's something that, you know, I've definitely had, you know, influenced my music for a while. So
how do you handle screaming teenage girls? How do you handle millions of screaming teenage girls?
I try not to think of it as like handling it. I just kind of embrace it. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just like
your arms.
I'm not complaining.
I'm not complaining. All those. I've seen the show.
I give a lot of hugs. I have to give a lot of hugs. Yeah.
What is next for Cody Simpson?
Mate, I'm actually, I haven't really told anyone this, but I'm going to accompany the acoustic EP. I'm going to go out on tour here in the US in January, like an acoustic tour, which would be cool and intimate. So I'm going to do that, and hopefully just keep on making music. I have an album that I've just started working on for next year's summer, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
And he calls himself a late bloomer. Well, Cody Simpson, thank you so much. And thanks for writing the book. This is a great book.
Yeah.
And you can grab a copy of Cody's new book, Welcome to Paradise, My Journey. It's on sale now.
Thanks, man. Thank you, guys.
And Cody's book goes on sale today.
Cute kid.
Yeah, he's fantastic. Really a sweet